My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to Slay the Spire for the daily challenge for the 1st of April 2020. We've got the character The Defect, we've got a draft at the very start here, we've got certain future as well as the deadly events. It is going to be a good time. Let's get into it. Alright, turn the Twitch integration off. Okay, so I'm gonna... I could try and draft completely away from a focus deck. Seeing a reprogram this early, lose 2 focus, gain 1 dex, gain 1 strength, is really, really good for that. I'm very tempted. I'm gonna try and do it. Alright, so if I take that, I should probably definitely not take a ball lightning. Probably gonna go with the rebound here instead. Ooh, bit of free damage in an FTL. Another FTL seems good to me. Maybe we're kind of like a zero cost build at this point. Multiple strikes in the rip and tear is also really good when we have the reprogram in the deck. Claw, Melter, or Chaos. I mean, I would love to turn this into a claw deck because we do have like zero cost support in here, and we also have the rebound for the possibility of putting it back atop the deck. But Melter seems like it's more valuable, and I would probably have to have gotten more claws or more defense by now if I would take that claw. So I'm gonna take that, and there's another claw, of course. I'll take the claw. Not gonna fail to learn the lesson again. Take a rebound, another claw. Take a beam cell. I have no defense in this deck yet. Take a weaken. Take a hologram to get my claws back. Probably gonna take the Hello World there. Don't love it. I'll take the Steam Barrier here, though. Sweeping Beam. A little bit of draw. All right, so the things that we're really gonna need to draft here are gonna be defensive entirely. So let's go... Return the Claw to the top of the deck. FTL to draw it. Claw again. Rip and tear. And Hello Worlds. Cool. Easy kill. Another claw? Yeah, this is a claw deck through and through. There are enough claws. I'm sad I missed the first one, but I'm glad that I started taking them after that. All right. Screw me up, fam. Never mind. Ooh, baby. Get that serpent's head right there. Love it. All right. Let's go FTL on the front line and then the back... Beam Cell before the FTL on the back line. I can claw the front line. Melter, claw, kill the back line. Good. Force Field is too costly and we have no powers in this deck, but it is the defense I'm looking for. Probably none of these. We have like a lot of support for a zero cost build. So basically if we get an all for one, we're off to the absolute races. It's the fun new way I pronounce races. Do I bounce reprogram to the top of the deck? What if I beam cell, bounce the melter to the top of the deck, draw, won't be able to play it. What if I rebound the... Okay, I'm gonna rebound the beam cell to the top of the deck. Draw that, getting another turn with it. Kill him. We're not an orb deck. And we're not gonna want to be an orb deck. This is a power and these are 2 orbs, like, obviously. So we've got the Tempest over here. Don't really care about lock on at all, again, because I'm gonna be losing my focus and... Though I stand by my calling white noise ridiculous, I don't necessarily think I want it there either. Alright. Relic. Ooh! Ornamental Fan! Whenever you play 3 attack cards in a single turn, gain 4 block. Love it! Unfortunately, upgrading reprogram only decreases its focus loss rather than increasing its strength and dex gain there. That's, like, Ornamental Fan is such a huge pickup here with all of the low-cost attacks that we actually have right now. Like, I'm very, very pleased about it. I think I want the extra turn of vulnerability on the beam cell. We'll deal a bunch of damage on its second turn available. Okay. Let's rebound. A rebound and then a claw. Then we'll use FTL to draw nothing. Oops. That's okay. Works out in the end. Ooh, here's my defense. We'll take an auto shields happily. Auto shields for life. I kind of want the hologram upgrade as well so that I can pull back more defensive cards. Okay, Regal Pillow. Whenever you rest, heal additional 15 HP. Got him. Unfortunately, we did get the auto shields very early there in a position I don't really appreciate, but it's okay. It's okay. It happens. Okay. Rebound the claw to the top of the deck, I think. Then draw it, play the claw, and then play the melter. That's actually enough to defend us. Cool. Happy Flower. Every 3 turns, gain an energy. Ooh, Fission's not good for us. Neither is Chaos nor Turbo in this deck. Actually, yeah, no, we'll pass. We're probably not going to be able to get enough cards in this deck to dilute it well enough to get us the collectors. So, collectors, the curse collectors. Curses. Okay, Melter is only 10, unfortunately, here. But I can use Claw to set someone up and then Melt to kill them. Okay. I'm wondering how I do this. Because I can play the Melter 2 times if I return it to hand. I think that's actually what I do. Okay. So, let's go... Claw, Melter for the kill, weaken the back line, draw back my Melter, melt. It's now 50-50 that this will kill the back line for me. Yeah, even if it didn't, I'm still almost fully defended that turn. Okay, rebound, and then rip and tear easily. I'm still not thickening up the deck, so the stack is not that good for us. Barrage is obviously really good as a multi-hit, but we're not going to put many orbs in this deck because of the deck, the focus loss that we have from Reprogram. So another pass. We're getting a lot of card choices here that are just not good in any way for us. Ooh, so Chemical X is a little worse, largely, on the defect, especially considering that I am not going to want to take Tempest in this deck, but Reinforced Body. However, Scrape. Deal 7 damage and draw 3 cards by base, 4 cards on the upgrade. Discard any that do not cost 0. That is super effective for us. We can also get a genetic algorithm here, have that start growing over time as well. I'm going to take both of those. Maybe the 10 block on turn 1 as well. I could also take the boot. The boot would actually upgrade like a few pieces of damage in my... I mean, it upgrades the first claw and the beam cell by 1 damage. Actually, never mind. It's not that much. We'll go for the anchor here. Well, at least we get to play the genetic algorithm in turn 1. Gotta love that. Should have done the draw first. That's a permanent, perfect example of why I should draw first. That hurt. Oh, got him. Another hologram would do us well, especially with the amount of claws that we have in the deck. Explosive Potion's pretty good for the next floor. I don't have that many cards that actually give us defense in the deck, so getting rid of that X Potion is not as bad as it usually would be. So rebound, rip and tear. And then what? Half of 69 is NI. The other half is CE. Half of 69 would be 35 down to 40, 34. So 34. Hang on, no, it'll split at 34. So yeah, with the orb, that would actually split them this turn. I've got to go for the weakness instead there. I don't want to split them that turn. I want to split them on, yeah, a turn where they're attacking is the perfect time to get that done. Genetic algorithm, and then return a 0 cost. I mean, claw. If nothing else, it just gets the other claws better. Okay. No claws for me, apparently. In fact, all of these are orb related. Don't really want any of them. Take my upgrade. Genetic algorithm. We're early enough that upgrading the genetic algorithm is going to become pretty ridiculous. Okay, yeah, we're definitely throwing a claw back to the top of the deck there. I don't think I actually want to split the enemy, though, this turn. I want another free turn to play all my claws. Just to get them more powerful, you know? So FTL is... I think it's if you played... Yeah, if you played fewer than 3 cards in that turn. Okay. So I can't just beam cell rebound my claw to the top of the deck. So I've just got to rebound claw to the top of the deck, use FTL, then I can beam cell claw. No, I had Melter. I could have done Melter first. I forgot I had Melter in hands. Okay. So I'm not going to perfect this boss, I don't think, at all. Like, I just don't have enough defense in the deck, really. Yeah. Like, I can pull back the auto shields there with the hologram, but unfortunately, the hologram gives me the block, so the auto shields won't be able to do anything. Actually, no. Actually, no, though. But if I take damage against the enemy's thorns, then I still don't perfect the fight. So I could bring it back and then do 2 attacks in order to lose my block and then play the auto shields, but I still don't think that's going to be a good choice for us here. So I think instead, I don't really care about this being a score run. I'm just going to try and make a really cool claw deck. So if we're making a really cool claw deck, what do? Probably bring back a claw. That's usually like a very important constituent part of the claw decks. I'm gonna go Hello World because it can give me more claws, but it can also give me Charge, Battery, and Leap. Both of those are going to be very, very effective for us as well. Okay, go for the scrape. Ugh, yikes. Was hoping for more claws than that. We have a lot of zeros in this deck game. Do you want to provide any of them to me? At any point, really, it would be appreciated. Got the reprogram first. Double claw is lethal. Dang it. I mean, we can take Hyper Beam because we're not a focus deck, but still, obviously I was still looking for an all for one there. Don't really care about my orb slots. I don't defend that well, but I need my card selections in order to get more claws. So I'm going to take the Coffee Dripper here. Ooh, that's going to be a rough time for us. Rebound, claw, draw. Beam cell, claw, bring back, claw, do it again. I probably should have brought back rebound and then rebounded the claw. Wait, hang on. I brought back rebound and I didn't have a claw in hand. No, I did at the time. Never mind. It would have been fine. Okay. Again, I'm so not used to drafting Melter that I just don't know how to play it, apparently. I'll take the leap there. I know I have Coffee Dripper, and I know that self-repair would be super valuable with a Coffee Dripper. Like, you're 100% correct. I don't mean to do the voice like I'm mocking people saying that. You're 100% correct. It's just I don't think I will need to heal that much if I have another leap in the deck. Colorless Potion, probably not. 1 of 20 cards could get me another claw. Oh, and it did. I should probably actually look at the defensive options as well, though. Charge Battery. I don't need the defense from Charge Battery. Another hologram bringing back more claws. Honestly, especially considering I have the extra energy as well as the ornamental fan there. Sorry, I had to read the name. Should make that a lot better for us. Could also go for the Overclock for the extra draw. No. If I'm making this a non-score claw deck, then I'm making it a non-score claw deck. Okay, so claw, bring it back. Rebound, claw. And then at the very end, I'm going to buff my strength. Ryan, what was that? It wouldn't have done that much more damage, but still. You know, but still. Okay, let's get you on the ground. Actually, I should have weakened and gotten a different target on the ground. Although I'm really not going to be taking that much damage this turn, right? Yeah. I'm going to take approximately no damage this turn, so ultimately it didn't matter. But still, best practices, Ryan. Just get them all settled in there, in that dome. Ooh, got him. I'm leaning towards the equilibrium here, just because we have the extra energy, and also because we can keep things like, you know, genetic algorithm for the turn that we needed, hyper beam for the turn that it'll actually have a useful effect. And also, it's just a big block card. Yeah, I need a big block card. Okay. I'm gonna rebound my draw card. I was really hoping I would have gotten another draw card that turn. Seeing as I see, like, most of my block in my hand here, I'm going to use the Equilibrium so I can keep it for a later turn, because I don't want to get, like, tail whipped and then ruined. Okay. Let's play that out. Leap, and then hologram back a rebound. You know what? No, I'm gonna get the Equilibrium. Play a Melter and use Equilibrium here. At least it leaves me with the auto shields just in case. Oh. Go for the eyes, cost 3? That's way too much. Okay. Fine, I'll play that as well as my Steam Barrier. Snecko is like one of the worst things that could happen to me, and it happened to me. Oh, rough. Alright. Let's go Beam Cell, Claw, Genetic Algorithm for the block. We're not really playing enough of these claws, but the 0-cost auto shields is great for us. So when you have Snecko and you've got Scrape in the deck, basically every card has a 1 in 4 chance to be 0-cost. So it draws you a fourth of the cards that are printed on the card. Now, it only draws me 3 right now, but on its upgrade, it would draw me 4, so it would regularly draw me 1 card. It turns into Pommel Strike, an unreliable Pommel Strike. Ow, that's not what I wanted. I'm going to keep that hand just in case Claw is very important in the next hand. I hope it isn't, though. Especially with that cost. Ooh, I can make you vulnerable and then Beam Cell and then Claw. I'm fine with taking 8 damage. Honestly, getting that close to the end of the fight on that turn was necessary. I didn't really care if that was lethal or not at that point. Another Beam Cell or a Charged Battery? If I take the Charged Battery, I think I'm like done drafting defense. Sure. No vulnerability yet. Okay, so they're going for the full 20 on this turn. I can block that out already. Let's rebound a Rip and Tear, and then just throw out a Melter for good fun. Definitely start with the FTL because we don't have good options in the hand yet. Fine. Claw, Claw. Throw out the Rip and Tear. Just keep the auto shields for this turn. This'll do. Beam Cell, go for the eyes. Bring back my Claw with the hologram. Still got to start ramping those back up. Gaining extra energy for this turn. I mean, the Hyper Beam, sorry, exactly. Thank you. The Hyper Beam is still in the deck, which is why having extra energy this turn is kind of useful. Alright, I'm going to have to, again, play Hello World. I don't usually play Hello World in any of my decks at all, ever, habitually. But, I don't know, maybe it's time to have a day in the sun. Another Go for the Eyes? Pre-upgraded? Yeah, that's a lot of damage negated, especially from elites. FTL the backliner first. Let's rebound a draw. Sorry, it is rebounding a draw, but it's the sweeping beam in particular. Let's go for the explosive potion. And then I can actually use... Yeah, no, I can actually just, like, throw out the sweeping beam again. Right? Should I do that right now? I think I should. Throw that on the backliner. Go for that. Okay, sweeping beam will actually kill the backliner now. Neat. If only the final one there was hyper beam. So I had to use 2 potions in this fight, but that's completely fine. Without an early hyper beam draw, that's kind of how I had to expect it would go. Singing Bowl? Whenever you gain a card, you may raise your max HP by 2 instead. And another reprogram. Hell yes. Baby. Ooh, Gremlin Horn. Gain an energy and draw a card every time you kill an enemy. You gotta love that. And I feel like at this point, there's probably... Are there cards I want to move out of this deck? Kind of, but not really. Actually kind of okay with this right now. Question card. Future card awards have 1 additional card to choose from. Strike dummy. Your cards containing the word strike deal 3 additional damage. That's not really helpful for us right now. We'll upgrade the Hyper Beam though. That's a lot of extra damage and it's going to be very, very useful in fights such as this one. I still have to play the genetic algorithm just because I need to increment it for later and I'm probably not going to get through my full cycle of the deck before I have to choose whether or not I play that one. Okay. Only a rebound and claw in there. Let's go with the reprogram first. I'm going to make this a kind of defensive turn, actually. Get myself another charge battery and start setting up against the midliner. Basically, what I'm setting up for right now is my Hyper Beam. 18 cards left in the deck. Didn't manage to draw it that turn, but that's okay. Okay, so if I rebound a claw to the top of the deck, I'll draw that immediately back with my gremlin. I'm just describing the action of gremling. I'm gonna be greml. I will greml. I will be gremling. Alright, fine. Easy kill at the very end there. Duplication potion as well as... none of that actually really works for my deck, so sure, I'll take the max HP. Another upgrade. I never really cycle through my deck, so I'm hesitant to upgrade another hologram here. It might be like an auto shields. Yeah, I'll take the auto shields upgrade. Okay, this time I will actually play it correctly. I will get my reprogram out first. I have learned my lesson. I always eventually learn my lesson, but only after I have tried every available wrong possible answer. I know this one. Okay, so let's FTL first. Genetic algorithm, definitely. Rebound the Hyper Beam to the top of the deck. I wanted to leave the Hyper Beam the next hand, but I forgot that I was going to be killing a target and the Gremlin Horn would ruin it for me. Dang it, Greml! I'll charge battery for extra. No, I shouldn't have. Again, dazed. Ryan! Slow down. Ooh, I love a Seek. Yes. Sounds good to me. Let's get an all for one after this boss as well. That would be perfect. I'm gonna go Beam Cell, bring back the Beam Cell again, bring back the Beam Cell again. Draw. In general, the idea behind that is just keep the enemy vulnerable forever so that whenever I draw my Hyper Beam, it will have lethal. Well, lethal-ish. Use the Melt after the Hyper Beam for the kill. Ooh. Pre-upgraded charge battery. I need no more defense in this deck right now. I'm done. I'm done on defense. Seek getting an extra card is a huge benefit for us. Let's see first. Let's rebound a claw to the top of the deck. And then claw, and then bring back a claw. Then claw, and then bring back a claw. Should have brought back a rebound. That's my bad. Put 2 claws on the top of the deck. Would have done a little bit of extra damage there. Okay, again, we do the rebound first. Rebound, sorry, reprogram. My bad. Misspoke. Let's go for a... don't need the steam. Don't need the steam barrier there. This one's a lot better, especially considering with Go for the Eyes, I can actually kill the midliner. Let's go with the reprogram first. Hyper Beam kills a target for me. Sweeping Beam here, actually, because I would love to put the weakness on the backliner. Oh my god, get weak as hell. And then Equilibrium afterwards, so I can even hold this for a later turn. Please do another attack. Dang. Okay. It's definitely Beam Cell. Rebound the claw to the top of the deck. You scrape to draw it. Got extra energy. And I've got to play out the genetic algorithm. I don't know if the fight is going to end before we get the opportunity to, and it still needs to increment. Okay. Okay. I feel like this turn should basically just be set up if I can get it. So I'm thinking like charged battery, hologram back to charged battery again. That's full defense already. You know what? I'm just going to take 2 claws out of the deck. Just buff up my claws, you know? Okay, there's 1. Actually, claw, hyper beam. Enough by itself. Thorns potion as well as no all for 1. Another seek though. And another hyper beam, especially with the gremlin horn. I think I can take another hyper beam. I will need to upgrade it though. Do I go with the corn ship? I don't really want the frozen core. Obviously over here we have the bell. Single curse, 3 relics. No, I'll go with the corn chip. Corn chip doubles the effectiveness of our potions, so at the absolute least I can use that to double my next 2 claws with the duplication potion up there. It's not nothing, but it's damn close. Only I played my auto shields at the very start of the turn there, Ryan. Okay. Easily throw out all my claws, leap at the very end, fine. This claw deck is honestly doing very well. But to be fair, it did start with a bunch of cards. Like, draft is a hugely powerful modifier to apply. 10 block on turn 1? I said I'm not drafting any more block. I'm sticking to it, especially with my anchor giving me 10 block on turn 1 already. Oh, wow. So this is only the 26. This is not the upgraded one. Well, let's get the other, the other one, as well as the genetic algorithm. We'll do block, hyper beam, get the energy back to use the other hyper beam. Nice. Strength potion for the final fight. 4 strength. Yeah, probably better than an attack potion for us. Probably don't need a charge battery here. It's basically the only one there I would really consider. All right, where's my melter? Oh, literally in hand right now. Oh, perfect. Get him. Got him. Upgrade all cards in your hand. Don't really care about that. Another rebound. I mean, how many do I have? Should I go for a collector's bonus or some rebounds? Honestly, rebound is still pretty good with the deck, especially with the gremlin horn, so I get to draw the card back again. I'll go for this. Give me my rare relic. You'll gatekeeping my relic from me. Rebound a claw. Hologram to bring back the rebound. Rebound another claw. Hello world. Okay, we're gonna take damage on this first turn, but we played 3 claws that turn. That's pretty good. So we have to yell first. Claw, streamline? I mean, that's already all of my defense. Let's run at that, and then, yeah, sure, streamline's fine. So hyper beam is now overkill on the front line, and no matter which of them I draw. I'm gonna get a upgraded hyper beam as well as the upgraded beam cell for the vulnerability on the backliner. Again, an auto shields that I didn't play first. If I'm gonna draft auto shields, maybe I should play it correctly. Old coin, gain 300 gold. Sweeping beam? Yeah, a little bit more AoE is fine. Block potion for 24 block, don't really care about that. Okay, there's a shop in front of a shop here? Hey, another reprogram, love it. And another FTL, I'll take both, thank you. I probably don't really want to do anything else. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna get rid of the Thorns potion and take another strength potion for 4 more strength in the final fight. Ooh, baby. Clockwork souvenir so I can keep myself safe. I don't really know about that actually. Maybe I kind of want this. Get that bottled flame and bottle our hyper beam. All of the rest of this is pretty garbage, but does this path have another late shop? It doesn't necessarily, but it could. It could. So I'm gonna hold off. It's not the FTL. Fine, another draw in the sweeping beam. Another FTL, beautiful. Glad I did in that order. And reprogram claw and hyper beam, beautiful. No big. Okay, not a big attack, good. Let's play our auto shields first here. Let's actually do that one correctly this time. So on this turn, I mean, I could get 2 more reprograms out of the deck. That sounds great. Claw into... Well, I mean, let's just scrape first. Nothing. Is that a 0 cost that we get in the bottom? No, it's not. Fine. If I had the boot, I could be attacking here constantly. Let's go. I'm gonna rebound a claw and then just hollow a different claw. Hello world. Right to go for the eyes. Only for 1 damage there because the enemy wasn't attacking. They don't even get the debuff. Ah, Beam Cell. Beam Cell is actually starting to be a card that I need a little bit more of in the deck, to be entirely honest with you. Turning down all those early Beam Cells is starting to feel bad. Don't really want another charge battery. I've been pretty clear about that. I'm going to take my HP, though. Also got the Centennial Puzzle. The first time you lose HP in each combat, draw 3 cards. All right, let's rebound a Claw. Go with a Rip and Tear, Charge Battery, and Hyper Beam. Decent damage first turn, but we're still waiting on the claws to really ramp up. Definitely go for the reprogram first here, though. Let's see how much the Scrape manages to draw here. I mean, it drew another attack. That's good enough. I'm going to use the Equilibrium. Go for the Eyes and Claw there. Get the Ornamental Fan to trigger. FTL. Should I bring back... I mean, I can bring back and play the reprogram there twice. Fine. Another reprogram. Actually, hang on. We can pull out a Beam Cell here as well as another Claw. Pretty sure this is lethal. Another Claw. Sounds good to me. Might be Statue. Gain a potion reward after every combat. Alright, let's upgrade the other Hyper Beam as well. It's Dono and Deco. Yeah, it's Dono and Deco in the final, so definitely worth. Hey, we did end up with a shop. Another 0 cost, as well as the Unceasing Top. Knew it. Needed it. Love it. Anything else actually here that I want? Card removal? Probably not. Big Unceasing Top builds. Unfortunately, I don't really have enough energy, so basically, unless I draw into a bunch of 0 costs, I'm not really going to be doing it like that, but yeah, whatever. Still going to be relying on the claw scaling, honestly. So I think it's essential that I get as many of them as early as I possibly can here. Thank you for damaging me for 1. Giving me a lot of extra draw. It is sincerely appreciated. Right, I feel like I probably do in the next cycle get to my genetic algorithm, so instead I'll play Charge Battery here. Let's go with the FTL first, I think. Yeah. Reprogram. Bring back a... Because I'm bringing something back. All right. Yeah, I'll bring back the genetic algorithm there, actually. Good thing I didn't play last turn, eh? Unfortunately, immediately forgot that I had the unceasing top, because that's how I do. Okay, so Scrape will at least draw 1 0 cost here. I'm gonna throw back the Go for the Eyes on top of the deck, and then throw back the Scrape, getting 2 cards out of this. Use a Beam Cell, draw into the Scrape, get another 0 cost out of my hand and Scrape again, looking for claws. Oh, baby, that's a good turn. Do I want my memories? That's really appealing. So if I get my memories, I can get 2 cards returned from my discard pile and they'll cost 0 when played this turn. But I think the duplication potion is honestly better for just ramping the claw faster. This is the same, right? But this is proactive and this is reactive. Double energy. I mean, double energy is really good when you have the unceasing top. Just never stop playing cards. Okay, double energy is already upgraded, so I don't need to do anything about that. Honestly, none of these like leap out at me as a more impactful upgrade than any others. Scrape, I guess, for an extra card. Bring out the other Hyper Beam as well as the genetic algorithm. Just so I can still get it to increment. Ooh, draw 6. Ooh, that's really powerful though. It's not as powerful as the amount of strength I'm gonna get. I can't take it. All right, fine. The FTLs, honestly, having a little bit extra leeway would be nice. Should I dupe my Seek? If I dupe my Seek, I can actually take all of the claws out of the deck right now. But also... Oh! Dupe. Seek. Bring out a double... bring out double energy as well as... a reprogram. Then bring out the other 2 reprograms. I must actually have one in my hand already. All right, Beam Cell, I think, then. Okay, double my energy. Twice. Yes! Big boy. Get all the reprograms out before I do anything else. Okay. Beam Cell the backliner. Sweeping Beam. Flash of Steel. Honestly, I don't want the Hyper Beam going back atop the deck. I want to draw through my deck as much as possible here. I want the unceasing top to allow me to do that. That's what the whole setup was about. Okay. Rebound to rebound to the top of my deck. Constantly. Dang it! If I had enough energy, I could actually just have the rebound infinite there. Okay. Let's rebound a claw, immediately draw it and play it. And then just get extra energy with the charge batteries there at the very end. Beautiful. Woo! What a run! What a run! Damn, I'm nearing 1,000 damage. Sorry, 1,000, yeah. Nearing 1,000 damage? I'm almost there against the heart. I'm nearing 1,000,000 damage against the heart. Someone actually did ask me a couple episodes ago, hey, Rhapsody, you gonna do anything special for 1,000,000 damage on the heart? Maybe do like a live stream or something like that? Yeah, that sounds like a good time. That sounds like a good time. We're still pretty far from it, mind. But it does sound like a good time. I'll try and keep it in mind as we get there. Okay, yeah. Unfortunately, we weren't going to get the beyond perfect there, obviously. Obviously. Garbage score of 980, but let's actually see if we manage to make it anywhere near the leaderboard. Oh, yeah, we do. Couple 980s there, couple 1030s, 1105s. I also did complete this very, very quickly at the start of the day, so I imagine I'm going to be knocked down to like page 20 by the end of the day. But for the moment, my name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Slay the Spire. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. There is a playlist in the description down below with all my contents of the game, past, present, and future. And happy April Fools.